Before that, India is the biggest democracy in the world, over 500 million people able to vote, and that number is set to grow. Around 15 million Indians living abroad are about to be given the right to take part in elections after the Indian cabinet backed a proposal from Narendra Modi. The law still has to be passed, but it's thought that's a formality. Rahul Choklikar has been speaking to non-resident Indians here in the UK.
Enjoying a festival in Watford, a town close to London. Many of the people you see here are Indians who like to remain connected to their home country. And from now, they will be able to vote in India's elections without having to leave Britain.
We are still connected to the Indian culture and the roots and the politics there, even though we are staying here. So I think it's a good decision taken by the Indian government, which will help us, a lot of the NRIs, to have their say in the Indian democracy, which is in fact one of the biggest democracies in the world.
Non-resident Indians take a big interest in what goes on back home. Many turned out in large numbers, enough to fill a whole stadium, when the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi travelled to Britain 2 years ago.
Your heart swells with pride when you see the leader of your motherland coming into Wembley Stadium, packed with 60,000 Indians screaming Modi, Modi, and the opening act is the Prime Minister David Cameron, right? Where in the world has a nation's leader got such a big welcome in any other foreign country?
Indian politicians regularly visit the UK. Here, Narendra Singh, the Chief Minister of Punjab state, is encouraging Indians living in Britain to visit the state of Punjab. He's keen for young people in the diaspora to see firsthand what issues there are back home.
I don't think that we're taking you on a political ride. Please be free. Whoever has an alliance with any party, which is a democratic party in the state, to please go and interact with them if you want to interact with them. We have no objection whatsoever at all.
India's first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru said that wherever an Indian goes, he takes a little bit of India with him. At the moment, Indians who live abroad don't take with them the power to vote in India's general election. The Modi government wants to change all that, but experts argue that actually that may be pretty problematic.
NRIs will get to vote for a government in India, and the government can form any policy, but people won't have to live with the consequences of that. They can live with their civic freedoms intact in Canada, in Britain, in the US and Australia, wherever they live.
About 100 countries across the world don't allow expatriates to vote in elections. The world's largest democracy is about to join the club that does. What will that mean for India's democracy? The next general election in India is about 18 months away. Rahul Choklikar, BBC News.